What's up, P-Town? What's happening with it? Raining. Rain here, bro. About to smoke a little weed and go to bed. Y'all got rain too? I mean, it rained good over here today. It needed. It's nasty and dirty around here. It needed it. I thought it used to be Friday night college football games on Fox. I've seen baseball earlier. Who's smoking? What up, JC? What's cracking, man? What's cracking? So you can't call it. Yeah, me neither, bro. Shit, I'm good. Just got out the rain. Had to go get my wife some of them mats, protecting liners to put up under. I use my OTC, over the counter benefits. I got her some reusable pads and some wipes. And then my sis blessed me. Granny World. I just went and got them liner things for her. But earlier today, I went and got the sling for her arm that the therapist told us to get her. So her arm, she can hold her arm up. So I got her that earlier. Every time I come up with a few bucks, I go get what she need, bro. So now I just gotta get some cleansing stuff, that they use for bird baths and shit like that, that type of shit. Yeah, she's sitting back there. I'm up front smoking. Can't smoke no blunts back there with her. Peach soda. Peach soda. Yeah, we had enchiladas today. I had it yesterday and today. So I put some of them in the freezer. We ain't gonna need all that shit. Some of them I sealed them up, put them in the freezer, bro. You can microwave that shit for dinner on another day. You know what I mean? Feel me? Well, how y'all weather, JC? Kentucky Fried Chicken? It ain't all that bad. You good? None. You good? Mm-hmm. It's wet out here, bruh. I mean, it was flooded. Streets was flooded. They were blocking streets. Police cars was blocking streets. We wouldn't let people go on certain streets. Shit, man, it was fucked up out there. Man, it took me like an hour for something that should have took 15 minutes. Cause I was zipping around here, there, and there. What's up with it, Trad? Yeah, man, you heard me coughing and shit. Yeah, I'm finna go back in and hit that shit some more. Right on, wonderful, me, she up in there, cuz. Me and her had enchiladas today. She had chicken and beef. She had a chicken and a beef enchilada. And I had shrimp enchilada. We had black refried beans and rice. So she good. She sitting up in there. She was smoking her weed earlier. I asked her did she want another cone. She told me not right now. Appreciate that, wonderful me. Me with the double E. East side though. Compton, man. East side though. Y'all know Sag East side, cuz. See. Wonderful me on YouTube said hi, and everybody on YouTube saying hi to you. JC said hi. Wonderful me with the double E, East Side Compton. They from Compton too. They said hi. P-Town said hi. Who else said hi? She watching TV, cuz. That's Book Eli, huh? I like that movie, cuz. Book Eli pretty damn. Denzel do good movies though, shit. He do damn good movies, man. Slide over, bud. Move. Get out my seat, nigga. Get out my spot. Tell Kobe to move. Tell that nigga get out my spot, man. You alright, Kobe? Y'all trying to gangster my spot, man. You got to move, man. My weed go up. Like, where my weed go? Yeah, she's sitting up in. What, Nikki in here? Oh no, I seen Nikki today. Man, you scared the shit out of me, cuz. She texted me the other day. She sent me a receipt about text me. So she good. I seen her this morning. I saw her this morning. Okay, well, you made me nervous talking about prayers. I'm like, shit, what happened to Nikki? Shit, but nothing happened to her. But nothing happened to Nikki. Shit. I'm going to raise hell, and I'm going to bring hell with me, so. Motherfucker better not be bothering my girl, man. Shit. You feel me? That's the queen. When she show up, y'all got to back up off the screen, man. When she come up in here. The long start bombarding her with kisses. You know what I mean? Virgo, man. Team Virgo. Yeah, man, us Virgos, man, we running shit. Where my Virgos at, man? Y'all in the building? We running things, Virgo. I know our season is over with, but shit, we still running things. Team Virgos in the building. Where my Virgos at, man? Where y'all at, man? Yeah, that's my girl, man, Miss Nikki. Miss Lee, man, with the candle. Miss Nikki Lee, the one with the candle, man. Shit. Do fries go with that shit? Do fries go with that shit? You ready for weed? You ready for weed? Huh? How much weed you got left up? Let me see. Let me see. Where's your tray? I'll put it up. All right. This is what we got here. We got this. And I'm finna make you one, okay? I'm gonna make one, all right? Do fries go with that shit? I'll use, what I use today? I'll use the Shy thing. I think I'll use the Chicago backwood for this blunt I roll. Cause I ain't got but Chicago, Houston, is Sweet Aromatic Club. So I got left. I ain't got no more Nolas, no more Russian creams. I ain't got no more dark bourbons. Nothing else. My wife used cones, so. What I do with that weed, cuz? What I do? Oh, here it is. Deep fries go with that shit. Y'all know that's the song, right? Do fries, go with that shake. Do fries, go with that shake. What up, cuz? Gonna make my wife a calm. After I break all these motherfuckers down first. That same batch we had, I'm just breaking down her shit I be collecting. I'm finna make her another one. I don't know what me and her gonna do for weed, cause we ain't got no money. And anything I get a hold to, I get what she need, bro. Cause the therapist been telling me she need this, she need that, you need to get her this. So I've been getting them. You know what I mean? I've been meaning to get her to sling. I mean, these people been telling me she gotta have her arm up. We, what I'm breaking down, see, I'm breaking those down, and what's in this jar. That's it. That's it, yo. But I'm gonna make her the cone first. Whatever left, I'm gonna roll up for me. So I'm breaking these down. She have one in here longer than that, though. Man, we ain't got shit. What we gonna do? I ain't made but $30 on YouTube so far. You fries, go with that shit. You fries, go with that shit. The fries go with that shake. Y'all know that? Y'all heard that? Y'all know who made that song? Do fries go with that shake? Do fries go with that shake? Whose song is that? That's the song. You never heard? You never heard that song? Do fries go with that shake? You know, cause the chick ass be shaking when she walk. Parliament, George Clinton, flashlight, flashlight, do do do. The mothership connection, do 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 do. Well, all right. You ain't know it's just me and the boys, do do do, getting down, boom boom boom. Yeah, that's cool. So. Do fries go with that shake? That's what he asked that chick. That's what he asked that bro. He said, do fries go with that shake? Cuz is trying to get that coochie, boy. He said, do fries go with that shit? Shit. Yeah, the video when homegirl be walking, she be twitching, you know. And that's what cuz he getting at that ass, he says shit. Yes. He actually the fries come with that shit. You son of a bitch. Yeah, George Clinton. George. Am I good? Am I good? Okay. Sound good? I seen some footage of some Chicago PD. They was up in this area. They got a call for this area. They come up in there. Them switches got to going off. Somebody started letting off like with a machine gun. The three cops was hauling ass, cuz, from over there. They was running. I mean, get the fuck on, cuz. I was like, yeah. They heard them shots going up. it was it was three of them, cuz. I mean, like they was trying to break records, cuz. Hey, I mean, I mean, they was on some motherfucking Hussein boats. What's the motherfucker used to run back in the day? They was, running hard, fast, trying to get the fuck far from that as they could. Oh man. But then, yeah, just not Jesse on. What's the other black dude? Motherfuckers thought he was gay though, kind of. Uh, what was that black dude name on the American Olympics? Jesse Owens, an old man, old dude. What was? Because this nigga broke a record or two before somebody else broke that shit. But what was Cub's name? Huh? Black dude, I can't really describe his ass neither. Uh, did he have a sister on the Olympic team too? Did he have a sister? Because broke some records. And they relay team broke the record and shit. The relay team he ran on. I think he was the last leg too on the relay team. The time the Olympics brought home the gold, all the golds and shit. Them niggas was dominating. Because was the fastest man then. I can't think of Cuz name. But shit, that's how them cops was running. They was running hard, fast, trying to get the fuck from around that. You know what I mean? But they had it titled, Young Nigga Chase Cops Off with a Switch. Now, it wasn't that. It's just they heard the shooting. They was headed into it. And when they heard it, they said, fuck that, and got out of there. You say what now? Uh, you talking about, yeah, I mean, some shit ain't worth it, bro. I mean, but motherfuckers crying about Trump about to bring troops up in certain cities and shit like that, but motherfuckers be crying about that. About the crime, the murder, all this shit, this, that, and the third. And when Trump bring it up, they gonna say, oh, but our crime is down and this, that. Yeah, it could be down, we know. It fluctuate. It don't be, like that. It fluctuate. We know that. But you ain't gonna sit up here and tell me Chicago ain't bad. LA ain't bad. Bronx, Brooklyn, Houston, certain cities ain't bad. You ain't gonna sit up here and tell me it's not. It's got them gang problems, drug problems, and all kinds of shit going on. And then the police can't deal with all this shit. The police can't deal with all this shit. Now that when Trump said, okay, I'm gonna send his troops, I'm gonna send his troops up in there, motherfuckers won't get mad. Yeah. Motherfucker, oh no, our crime down. Yeah, it might be down. But you ain't gonna sit up here and tell me it ain't bad. In Chicago, LA, certain places, it's bad. It's bad, so stop lying. And if y'all don't need the troops in there, God damn it, then handle this shit. Handle it. Quit running from the motherfucker. Y'all go up in there with switches too. Shit. Give the police the same shit to fight with. I ain't got a problem with that. Give them switches and machine guns and shit too. Fuck it. For real though. For real. But don't sit up here and tell me them places ain't bad. That's a goddamn lie. Y'all know it is. Y'all won't come up here with y'all statistics on the past 3 years, 5 years. I shit been down fast. But motherfuckers 4, 5, 6, 7 years ago, y'all motherfuckers was killing like mad. But yeah, it slowed down a little bit, because a lot of killers got killed, shot up, and went to jail. So yeah, it's gonna slow down some. And now these little niggas coming up out the wings, picking it back up again. These little niggas. We got LNs, YNs, and we got all these motherfucking ends, man. Nigga. That's all we got, cuz. I don't understand you niggas though, cuz, for real. But I'm out the way. I'm out the motherfucking way. You boys go ahead and play. Go ahead. Go the fuck ahead. I know. I already know how it's gonna end for you motherfuckers. I be trying to tell y'all. But you motherfuckers don't want to listen. You understand? Motherfuckers give you a bunch of jewels, gems, and rubies. But you motherfuckers ain't, y'all gonna fumble it. Y'all gonna fumble it. But go ahead, ruin your goddamn life, waste your time, set yourself back like we all did. Go ahead. That's what you gonna get with running with these niggas, doing illegal shit, ain't trying to do the right thing in your goddamn lives and carrying on. Then when you get up in some motherfucking age, you're gonna realize how that shit you was doing set your monkey ass back. See, if you motherfuckers want to have a nice home, some nice things, and and able to take care of your goddamn kids and your grandkids and this, that, and the third, you need to find something that could benefit you financially. Something you like to do. Now, we all separate individuals and we all like different type of shit. But whatever it is you like, you need to work on that craft where you can benefit off of it financially. I deactivated my old account. I got a new Facebook account. They put that shit under AI, and I don't fuck with AI. How they gonna put me under AI? I don't need AI to do a goddamn thing for me. When I seen that shit, I said, oh, hell no. I couldn't change it, couldn't figure out what to do, so I deactivated it permanently. Fuck that. I ain't got a goddamn thing to do with no fucking AI. I can write my own shit. I put my pictures up. I don't need AI to write for me, enhance no pictures, do none of that shit for me. I'm not no artificial ass nigga. So what the fuck I need them for? That's for you artificial ass, fake ass motherfuckers. You need that shit. I don't need that shit. The fuck I need AI to do my shit for me for? I do my own shit. I'm talking about artificial intelligence, bro. They balling cause Detroit and Seattle.
Your brain health matters. And when things really matter, you take care of them. Are you doing the same for your brain? Being proactive about brain health may help reduce the risk of dementia from conditions like Alzheimer's disease. Make brain health
Hey, cuz. Yeah, they put my shit under AI. Yo, yeah, you talking about Allen Iverson? Yeah, that's the only AI I fuck with. I don't do that artificial. I don't need that shit to do nothing for me. Nothing. Need to turn that fucking fan, man. I don't know how they put my shit on AI though, cause I don't use it. I done game lease before. I mean, I come on the other day, my shit was on AI. It wasn't on like the regular shit where I'm like, what's going on? And it got all the AI shit like what you want AI to do. I'm like, I don't want AI to do a motherfucking thing. So I was trying to figure out how can I take this off. So I was going all in the settings and I could get off the shit. I said, fuck that. I don't want it no more. Yeah, they act like I get phone calls telling me, our records show that you this and that, and I say, how the fuck your records know what the fuck I need? Or what happened to me? They hang up. They hang up. I say, how the fuck your records know what I'm doing or what happened to me? They hang up. Oh, our records show that, and I don't say yes. I just say hello. And then sometimes they be waiting. I say, hello. Some of them just hang up. And just some of them say, start talking. Blah, blah, blah. Just hang up. Anybody sound like an Asian, or Arab, foreigner, Middle Easterner type voices, I hang up. If I say hello, and they sound like they from India, some shit like that, Africa's and shit, I hang up. I don't say nothing else. And I block it. I'm telling you, think I'm some goddamn fool, man. Tell you. And one time I answered some lady, sound like she from India. She told me that I ordered some Apple AirPod, blah, 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 for so many thousands of dollars, like $1,700. And she said it would cover immediately off your card. And I said, well, you got the wrong person. I said, because I never owned nothing Apple in my life. Don't want anything Apple ever. Ate goose melons. I said, I never had anything Apple in my life. I don't want anything Apple. So that's a goddamn lie, is what I told her. And she hung the phone up. I'm like, now I could see if I use that kind of shit and you try to con me, saying, okay, we gonna charge you because blah, blah, blah. No, you not. I don't shop online. I don't do Amazons, none of that bullshit, cuz. Whatever you buy me, goose melon, whatever you treat me to, that's what I'm eating. You gonna treat me to something? I like pizza. I would love to have some pizza. Shit. You treating? What you eat? I had some enchiladas earlier though. It's anytime they call me with that bullshit, I be like, come on now. Then we get these other motherfuckers. You gonna buy me some? I'm gonna go to Domino's. That's the closest. Get this feta spinach. And get a large feta spinach for $16. What time is it? What time is it? What time is it, cuz? It's after 9, 10. I think Domino's stay open late on Friday. I get the feta spinach bread for a little cheaper. I get the feta spinach bread about $10, 9 some change. That's a little cheaper than a pizza. Oh hell no, man! Domino pizza that's a damn lie. Shit. Hey, it's me, Mikala Place. Oh hell no! Google the one on Sahara and Maryland Parkway. Bet you they open. What, you gonna order it online? Well, Goose Mellon say he gonna give you one. But you ain't got my address or nothing. So you can't do it. He can't do it. He don't even know my address. So he ain't gonna do it. Yeah, I would eat me some pizza before I go to bed. Shit. Well, Cash App it then. Shit. Well, Cash App it, shit. So I can go. I gotta walk. But I'll call and order it. And go get that motherfucker. Yeah, I think our Domino's don't close till like midnight on weekends, Friday and Saturday. Pizza Hut stay open late too. And then 7-Eleven pieces used to be dirt cheap. They ain't no more. Do I like Lil Durk? I don't know who Dirk is, man. I don't really know the dude, man. Just know he a rapper from Chicago, now he in jail. What's happening with it? I worked. I worked a few fields, but the last field I worked was industrial commercial maintenance, mainly at the railroad. The west side, what? He from Raymond Avenue. Yeah, the last field I was in was industrial commercial maintenance at a railroad, though, mainly 17 years. But I also worked at the shipyard. I also did floors for Boys Market. Also fabricated explosives for explosive technology as a fabricator. I was a machine operator, thermoform plastic. Uh, I was a millman at a furniture factory. Uh, Worked at another warehouse, pots and pans, for some years. Uh, Shit, worked at a gas station, cheaper convenience store. I worked at BK for one day, Burger King. I worked. Yeah, yeah. I worked the shipyard too. Men's work, bro. Yeah, I worked over 40 years in my life. I'm 64 years old. How do you get them jobs? Well, you get the railroad on the computer. That's a federal job. But you can't be smoking weed or nothing for federal jobs. But they gonna hair test. They gonna hair test. And there's no way around those. So, if you want a federal job, you got to be squeaky clean, bro. Can't do no drugs, not even marijuana. But it'll be worth your while because they pay you well. You know what I'm saying? But you get them on, you go online and get those. And if you apply for the railroad, I can give you the ropes on slipping up in there a little quicker. I can give you some contacts and shit like that. That could help you. But I only need serious inquirers for that type shit. You ain't gonna be fucking my name up, yo. Got to be serious about your science for me to put you on. And holler at my people, say, man, I got my nephew in there, man. Go get him out of there, man. They get you out of there for me. They said, what's his name? Harvey. I said, man, woo, that's my nephew. Where you apply at? I'm say, apply at blah, blah, blah. I tell them where you applied at. They're going to the system to see you. And they'll put you on the referrals, all this kind of shit. And your phone will ring. Your phone will ring. Ooh, railroad, man, we're going to need you to do this, that. And you do what you're supposed to do. Get your physicals, get your shit out, get all that shit in. And you're in like Flynn, baby. I'm telling you, man. I seen motherfuckers come out of there right out of high school, man. In 5 years, they owned homes, had boats, RVs, ATVs, babies. You just straight out of high school. You motherfuckers gained 40 pounds in 5 years. I'm telling you. Oh no, you can't smoke. I just told your ass you can't smoke. Did I just tell you? And I smoke weed, but not at work. And I didn't get high before I went to work. Now motherfuckers get up, light weed up before they go. You get killed on railroad, you get killed, man. Up there high, your mind ain't right, you ain't paying attention and shit. You get killed up there, man. I done seen a few people die on the job, bro. I'm not saying they was high or nothing like that, but it's a dangerous job. If your ass ain't paying attention and doing what's right, man, you get killed out there, bro. Shit. You know what I mean? So, but I was a contractor. Now, when I got home from work, I might smoke some weed or have a beer or something like that. Take my ass to bed, go to work the next morning, but I wasn't going to be high at work. Oh, hell no. Took my job seriously, bro. I've seen people get crushed by trains and fall off trains and all kinds of shit up there, bro. Hit by the trains, hit by vehicles, and I done seen trains hit vehicles, motherfuckers trying to cross over the track, ain't paying attention out there. I worked on a yard, bro. On a rail yard. I used to be in between the tracks, pumping toilets and shit. Out the end, up in between the tracks. Rolling in this old antique ass motherfucker. I don't know what the fuck it is. Dragging tanks and shit. Up in that gravel. Between tracks. I done put new ties, railroad ties in tracks. We done had my boss in the big ass dump truck He in between tracks. We in between tracks, in between trains, like that. Some tracks be locked out, some not. You gotta cross over 'em. Shit like that. Get this motherfucker to spot you if it's a blind spot before you cross over. That kind of shit. Safety first. My boss would be dumping gravel. I be on a big ass backhoe. You know, leveling that shit out. Whoa. You know, shit like that, cuz, is what I used to do. You understand? Not only that, if something go wrong, the bathroom flood, goddamn lights went out. They called me. See what I'm saying? If one of their vehicles go down, they trucks or something, they call me. See what I'm saying? You know, the train needs a toilet pump. Needed the toilet pump, fresh water, all that, you know, they'll call me. I go dump the toilet. You could dump the toilet. I hook a hose up on it, go up inside, open the valve, dump the toilet. I have a pump. I be having a tank hooked up to my shit with that blue water in it, with the blue water, fresh water. Go in there, load the tanks back up with the fresh water. Go in there, pump the toilet. Make sure it's flowing. Whoop, whoop, whoop. You know, they call me. You see what I'm saying? Little shit like that. Getting paid, man. And there was sledgehammers spiking in fucking signs in the tracks and shit like that. That's what I used to do. You know, them big ties being in between the tracks. The tracks, the actual rail be sitting on top of, and you have all them tires running up under the bottom of them. Them things go rotten, get bad. I be on the backhoe, digging out the rotten ones, putting fresh ones in, spiking them back in with a sledgehammer, cuz. Whack, whack, you know. That's the type of shit I was doing. I was a plumber too. I was a plumber too. And my god brother had his own business. I did a couple plumbing jobs with him. That's right. I was a pipe fitter. I was in the pipe fitters union with Sinclair. I was in the boiler makers, steam fitter pipe fitters union. I did water, electricity, and gas piping. When we started fusing gas pipes with the orange tubing. You know what I mean? And we was on them projects, you know, all the electricities be on the poles up above you. In LA, they went underground. They took all the poles down. All that shit was up under the ground. And we had Palos Verdes. Then we had the big ass water project when I was with Sinclair. We had the big water, South Central LA. We was in everybody's hood working, Avalon, Bloodstone, Villains. We was in all kind of gang infested hoods. Doing water lines out there. But we all was gang members. Crips, Bloods, Mexicans, shit. That's all Sinclair, Baxter Sinclair hired was gang members. Ex-cons and shit. He wanted to help them kind of people. Have good jobs, you know, so you don't have to rob and steal for nothing and this and that. Yeah, I worked for Sinclair. I was making $30 an hour when I got to Sinclair. Sinclair seen me at the congressional hearing in Compton. He heard me speaking at the congressional hearing in Compton. When I was at the congressional hearing on gangs and drugs in Compton, they had a congressional hearing where all the congressmen around the country all be there for this thing. And it's like you give the testimony. I have to say, like you in court. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth? Like you're in court, cuz. I do. One of those. They was asking me questions about gangs, drugs, and how to, you know, crack, cocaine, fuck up, effects in communities and blah, blah, blah. I was answering their questions. I got all the newspaper clippings, all that they were saying the most blah blah. They were saying the most blah blah testimony came from a 26-year-old gang member, Harvey Hartfield. This and that. I was in the Press Telegram, L.A. Times, L.A. Herald, some other motherfucking paper. I got them in here somewhere. I gotta find all that shit. When I came out, that motherfucker, they was all on your boy. Cameras was blah, 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 blah. Cameras was flashing. Nigga had like 20 microphones in his face. Mr. Hartfield, Mr. Hartfield, blah, 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 asking me questions and shit. that shit was a trip, cuz. That's how I got a congressional award. I've been on West 57, 48 Hours, ABC Action News with Paul Moyers. I've been on ABC Eyewitness News with Paul Moyers. I was on CBS Action with the other white guy. I was supposed to be on BET Voices with that sister, the black lady. But Michael Concepcion took my ticket and gave it to somebody else, to another dude in a wheelchair. I don't know if y'all ever seen that gang shit that lady from Voices did, but she had Michael Concepcion, the other dude in the wheelchair, and my girl Rhonda Turner from Community Youth Gang Service, and somebody else. But it's supposed to be me. But when we got to the airport, it was just one ticket. And Rhonda was mad. She said, "Oh, that's bullshit." She said, it's two of us. She said, "It's just one ticket." So I told her, "You just go ahead, So later on, we found out that Michael Concepcion talked him into giving the other dude the ticket. Niggas sought me out. But one nigga invite you, and then somebody else invited me, who was invited to the show. But he turned around and talked him into giving my motherfucking ticket to the other nigga, cuz. Yeah. But I was supposed to have been on BET Voices. Yo, it's good though. But I did something with Inglewood Unified School District. I did something with Compton Unified School District. I did all kinds of shit. All the motherfucking non-profit organizations was coming to get me. Impact, Project Hope, Community Youth Gang Service. All them motherfuckers, they pulling up in Compton on rolls. Where's SAG at? Where's SAG? Coming to get me. One time, Alonzo from Impact He came on Rose to get me, saying, man, we want you to say something to these kids up at these schools. I said, where we going? He said, Inglewood. I said, let's do it. The homie Gerald was out there with me when they pulled up on me. No, they didn't give me a dime, cuz. Them motherfuckers didn't give me one dime, cuz. And them motherfuckers was making over 100K a year salaries. Who was starting up these non-profits. And coming to find out, them motherfuckers was hiring the whole family. The husband, the CEO, wife, the vice president, the daughter is the manager, all that, this kind of shit. And all them was getting these high-ass salaries. You know, the president was getting 100K, the vice president getting 100K, manager getting 75K, we're getting it, but all them family members. So out the household, these motherfuckers bringing in $400,000 a year. Out the household. But I wasn't peeping game on that shit or nothing, cuz, you know. A lot of motherfuckers got caught up in fraud and shit for that shit back in the day. Well, fuck no. They didn't give me one red dime, cuz, but I wasn't in it for the money. I was truly genuine about trying to save motherfuckers' lives. I was tired of the killing. I was tired of the death. I was tired of it. I like, cuz, we just getting killed out here, cuz. Niggas just killing each other. Over bullshit, though. And I was tired of it, cuz. You know, so I wasn't about no motherfucking money. I was about trying to save a motherfucker life if I could. Yeah, you know. I was telling them. That's like I was telling West 57. I was like, man, all this back and forth shit ain't getting us nowhere with it, man. You know? I never was on there, yeah, man, fuck all these, yeah, we killers, man, we kidnap your ass, man. I wasn't trying to make the hood seem like we were tough, mean ass niggas. I wasn't like that. Shit, I remember we got our first interview. I put the homies in the huddle. I say, cuz, don't discriminate yourself. I say, don't say nothing about no murder or nothing, cuz. No killings or nothing. This is what I told all us before we went on the camera. I say, don't talk about no killings or nothing, cuz. I say, now, if you went to jail for murder and you want to talk about that, then go ahead. I say, don't even tell these motherfuckers yourself, though, that you do it. I see, you can say, yeah, motherfuckers sell drugs to make ends meet, but don't say you do it. It's because I already knew. Now you're incriminating yourself. You tell them I'm a dope dealer. So the police put up on you, they gonna confiscate your money. They gonna, you a dope dealer. So I ain't keep my dope money on me. Every time I made 100, I wouldn't put in the house, cuz. Niggas who was walking around $1,000, $2,000, the police take that shit, cuz. I didn't do that. Every time I made 100, I would put that shit in the house. I swear, cuz. Police swoop on me, I'm at $20, $30, $40 or something. You ain't gonna catch me with a knot in my pocket. I didn't do that. I had a lot of homies who was doing. Sometimes you say, well, the police took my money. I said, see, cuz I told you, motherfucker, don't do that. Keep your money, dope, separate from you. Let them catch you with one of the two, not with both. I already knew that. You got dope and money, they're gonna get you for sales. Possession of sales. You ain't got no money, they're gonna get you for possession. You can say, motherfucker, I smoke. Shit. You can say, motherfucker, I smoke, I don't sell shit. You ain't got no money. You know what you know what I mean? Nigga was playing chess, not checkers, cuz. I knew some laws and shit. You feel me? So I try to use some of that shit to my advantage. You ain't gonna catch me with no pound of crack, nigga. Not me. I wasn't that kind of dealer. Oh, hell no. I ain't never had my hands on no pound of crack. Maybe 4 ounces at the most, 4 to 6 ounces. A crack at the most. That's it. But you ain't gonna never have it. I ain't gonna have it all on me at once. That shit probably be at home. I probably have so much in my drawers or something, stashed outside to sell, that kind of shit. But I ain't gonna sit up here and tell you I done had pounds of crack. Half a pound of crack. Oh, hell no. I might have had a pound of weed before. Half a pound, quarter pounds of weed like that. But, yeah, come on, cuz. But I just made sure I kept my shit separate. They never caught me with both. My only conviction is possession. Possession of a controlled substance. I ended up getting 3 years probation for it. 3 years. Transferred it to Northern California. My probation. I told him about my son. I got a son there. I said, matter of fact, I already been living out there with him. I said, shit, I need to be with my son, take care of my wife, my woman, and my kids. They said, well, if Solano take you, then you can go. So they sent my shit to Solano County. They said, well, we're taking. And that's how it all begun. Me and my wife up north. So I was already up there with him, little they know. I already told him. I said, shit, I did when he was born, all that. I told him. Shit. I flew back with her mama to go to court because the Bills was playing the Cowboys in the Super Bowl when we was flying. When we flew from Oakland we flew from San Francisco to LA. And that was my first time flying. She tricked me into sitting by the window, my mother-in-law. Because I didn't want to be by no motherfucking window. Because that was my first flight right there. And I didn't want to be by the window. I was already nervous as fuck. And she got me to sit by the window. Because I was looking down on the Trans-American building and all the buildings. I was like, Lord, please. Let me land and I won't get on another one after this. Shit, cuz I never imagined me being above all that shit. I'm looking at that shit. Then that motherfucker turns, you kind of like feel like you sideways. I'm like, God damn. Oh, hell no. I'm like, please. And then the fucking takeoff is scary as fuck. Cause when they get the like it get the rolling, but soon that motherfucker get it up off the ground, it feel like it ain't no power no more, huh? It feel like it ain't no power no more. But I guess the goddamn jets kick in and it get to pulling you up there. But yeah, that was my first time flying was with my mother-in-law. From SFO to LAX. And I said I wouldn't do it no more, but I did. In Richmond, yeah, I worked in Richmond, Point Richmond. I used to take 80 West to Richmond Parkway. Richmond Parkway to the railroad. I forgot that street we used to actually turn on, but it's like industrial over there. Not too far from Hilltop Mall. Worked on the other side of the Iron Triangle, as a matter of fact. Right over there where them niggas was selling heroin, all the junkies and shit was hanging. It's a Kaiser down there, Kaiser Hospital. Can't think of them streets right now in Richmond. But yeah. Yeah, you know, we gotta play chess, man, not checkers with these motherfuckers, man. You know, when you're doing wrong, you know, separate your money from your product, bro. Don't ever keep them two things together. Understand me? Keep your product somewhere else, keep your money somewhere else. Don't put it together. Understand me? You got that from side. Remember that. And never get comfortable with your client. Ever. I don't give a fuck how much dope he done brought from you or how much you trust a motherfucker because he done spent all this money with you and always switch it up. Don't make it a routine with how you do it. Make it, switch it up sometime. Hey, Corey. Lock. What up, cuz? I was just checking on numbers. We moved to Suisun City first. Then to Fairfield. Then to Vallejo. For about 2 years, we was in West Vallejo. In the Hillcrest. Well, Hillcrest. And then back to Fairfield from there. But yeah, we stayed in Vallejo on Weber Street in Calhoun. First we was on Weber, then we moved to a spot on Calhoun up the hill. That was a better spot, the spot on Calhoun. Then I had the brain aneurysm there. And it took a while for my fucking disability to finally pay off. And we ended up having to come out that spot. So we went to Grande Circle in Fairfield. Yeah, Calhoun was the street. I was talking to Noni therapist. He went to Vallejo High. I mean, he went to Vallejo High School. Noni physical therapist. And we was talking about Tyrell, Armio, and shit like that. With the physical therapist. Yeah, Seattle and Detroit battling, cuz. Yeah, he went to Vallejo High. And he asked me, did I know CC Sabathia? I said, did you hear me telling my dog CC to get out? I said, did you hear me telling my dog named CC to get out? I said, he named after him. He said, yeah. I said, yeah, all our dogs named after sports people. And I told him who the dogs were. He was like, wow. I said, yeah, CC named after CC Sabathia, the pitcher. He was like, he said, you sure was telling CC to get out. I said, yeah, he named after the pitcher. CC Sabathia from Vallejo. Yeah, yeah, the physical therapist from Vallejo, cuz. Ornell, he cool. I like him. That banana cake? Oh, hell yeah. I had some banana poutine and I had another banana weed too, but it wasn't cake. But I had a banana poutine and some other kind of banana. But I ain't been up in the dispensary in a while. I've been fucking with Memphis, man. I've been fucking with Memphis, man. I saved like $30 a half ounce. And I saved $60 an ounce fucking with Memphis. In Memphis, at least he had 2, 3 kinds, at least. Did Detroit just score? No, they got him out at the play. It don't be sticky. Where you at, A-Wall? Yeah, they got him out at the plate. You see how that bat broke? That nigga throwing some shit. A-Wall, you need to holler at me, man. We'll figure something out, homie. We figure something out. We figure something out, man. I ain't gonna have you like that. We can fix that. Oh, it's 2 outs, cuz. He throwing up a 90s. This big old Latin boy, man. These Latin boys be, woo, they be throwing on. He throw too goddamn hard to hit. He like a Lee Smith. I'm trying to think of some other closers but man, shit, he throw too goddamn hard. They ain't gonna hit him. They breaking the back trying to hit him. He throw too goddamn hard. 97, 99, 98. He might have hit 100 a couple times. You say, you say, we was out there, what, Edie? Hold on. Popped it up. Told you, they can't hit this boy. He throw too hard. They had men on base and couldn't get him over. Playing catch. Ooh, Tyrell. Me and you done all kind of shit together, nigga. Talk about, do I remember? What backyard? You been to that every place I lived at when I was out there. I'm saying, Andre White, that's my nigga right there, y'all. Me and this nigga did a billion things together. See, he said, in the backyard. I'm like, which one? See, that nigga been to every spot I had. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Shit, I gave you the MVP of that game. You was snagging doubles out the sky, and hitting triples, getting all the RBIs. You was balling, cuz. I said, shit, I said, baby General, shit, is the MVP. Dang. Want some watermelon? Huh? You got? Want something to drink? If you're hungry for something else, want a donut. You don't even want a donut? Huh? Bugs is biting, cuz. I gotta get my cords on after that. Oh shit. My phone about to die, yeah. You need me a couple pieces of watermelon, man. Um, the winner played Toronto, huh? Who is playing the front hood, huh? In the softball game. Because I wasn't playing. I was umpiring. And I remember somebody trying to say, man, Stag cheating with him. I said, nigga, you come do it then. And I was walking off. And everybody said, hell no. This Stag do it. Stag was being fair. And everybody like, no, Stag, you go ahead, cuz you doing right, man. Because I stood behind the pitcher and called the balls and strikes. But yeah, the part we was deep that day. I mean, there's cars everywhere. Park was full. And they were playing softball, cuz. Santana against front hood. We had a good time. Good. Was he at the park for the football game with Mona Park? The football game. When the fighting and all that shit broke out. Yeah, I know. Because I'm saying, I remember you snagged a couple balls. I just knew they was going to be a double. But you ran them down. That's when I said, damn, cuz can play. Because it wasn't no home run fan. And I mean, I've seen a couple balls go beep, and your black ass take off, whoop, and run him down. Wham, snag him. There was one play, they just knew you wasn't going to catch it. And they all was running. They took off running like this nigga ain't gonna catch that. Hit that black ass nigga right here, run it down. What? And snag it right out the sky, cuz. Alright. If it was a home run fence, then it was a fight that day too? No, I'm talking about the football game. Football. When Big H, when Harold shot the dude, when Harold shot that dude, cuz, when Harold shot the dude. I said, hey, what you going with the gun for? I'm like, we was fighting. What you bring the gun for? Oh, man, the homie showed me this, the homies told me that. I'm like, hell no. So me and Sammy take the gun to Long Beach. We get it out of there. We like, let's go. I said, Sammy, let's go, sir. And I told Eddie, don't come out. I say, stay in, don't answer the door. I said, they need a warrant to come in here. I said, so don't answer the door and stay inside. Oh, hell, oh no. You don't listen. Yeah. Well, we play him on a part. He had a relative who was Pyru there with him. Damn, they balling, cuz. Both of them had men's on, couldn't do nothing with it. Yeah, they had a relative with Pyru. One of the homies was pushed up on him. And cousin was like, man, this is my cousin, man. You know, fuck that. Um, when him and the homie got to squabbling, the Fruit Town dude, he was getting the best of the homies, so you know what that means. You know what that means, huh? Niggas jumping in. Oh no. You ain't gonna beat the homie up like that. Oh no. Oh hell no. So niggas jumped in, cuz. So his cousins jumped in. Now we got a brawl. Somebody run to the house. Hey, brother. Hayes grabbed the thing. He come running up in the park and shit. So he popped in the air, pop, pop. So everybody kind of froze. You know, everybody was fighting. I kind of paused. You know what I mean? You trying to figure out who's shooting, right? And when everybody paused, a couple homies pointing niggas out. There you go, right there. So, hey, bop, bop, bop. So letting the nigga have it. I could see when he hit him too. I could see broad daylight. I could see where he hit him. But, you know, 'cause like I said, we all pause when you have pop, pop, like to get everybody attention. And when a couple of homies like pointing niggas out, like there you go right there, cuz. Eight. Shit, that's all it's needed. Oh, him? Bop, 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 bop. Eight's got to let off. So everybody scattered, whoop, whoop, running, motherfuckers getting in cars, and getting up out of there, right? So I run to the house. I'm like, hey, cuz, what's happening? What you coming with the gun for? I said, we was fighting, right? He said, oh man, the homie, ooh. I said, who? He said, the homie told me, ooh. I said, oh, hell no. You know, you know how niggas over exaggerate shit, I mean. You know what I mean? I told Ace, I said, man, oh, hell no. I mean, give me the gun, cuz. I'm like, man, give me the gun. Where the gun at? You went and gave me the gun. I said, cuz, just stay in the motherfucking house, Ace. I say, I don't know if somebody gonna say it's you or what, but I said, they don't need a warrant to get in here. I said, so just don't answer the door. That's what I told him. I said, come on, Sammy, let's bump. Me and Sammy went to Long Beach. I said, let's get on, cuz. Me and Sammy went to Long Beach. Shit, you sure? This is around? This is around the time I got back from Mississippi. 86, 87 maybe? We was in Seattle in 87. We was in Seattle 87, right? Hmm? Yeah, so shit, I don't. You probably just wasn't there that day, but you was around at the time. You had to been around at the time, cuz. When we was playing football game, we used to play Spokane, Mona Park, Manic Drive. We playing all kinds of niggas in football up in Wilson Park. Who else we played? Mona? Well, we were trying to wear Seahawks. Because I had a Kenny Easley jersey. No, he didn't die. He didn't die, though. Harold went to the pen on that, attempted murder. Gang related, too. They put that gang and has related shit on A. Ace went to the pen 3 times shooting people. Ace. 3 times. And shit made his fault. Now I think about it. Mm-hmm. You probably just wasn't at the park that day or something, I don't know. With the football game. Oh, I remember. This big old Latin dude ain't giving them nothing. These motherfuckers is balling. We're pitching. It's a pitching dude. They ain't giving up shit. these guys, they got it in now. Even Detroit got a bad boy on the mound, man. And Harold went to jail to the pen 3 times. He shot Cubs on road. Right after I got out of YA, we went to the pen for that. He got out. Then he shoot Cubs up in Wilson Park. Went to the pen for that. Then he shoot the nigga in Linwood. When the police had his ass on the high speed chase all the way to Mom's Pad on Palmer and Road. They had eight on the high speed chase from Atlantic and Imperial and Linwood all the way to Rose and Palmer to Mom's house. How did they find out about the shooting at the park? With the Mona and the cousin who was the Pyro? I'm sure some witness still said it was how. Shit. Shit. It was kids, girls, everybody was out in the park. So shit, I'm sure somebody said, how crazy? And they came and got him, shit. But I took the gun with me. You know what I mean? You know, it was a football game. Motherfuckers drinking, eating it, kicking it, and all that. Kids, you know, niggas from motherhood, spectators, and it was one of those. But the homie spot the Pyro on the sideline, man, who the fuck that nigga cover? I guess he knew the dude. So he was pressing. And he had a couple homies over there with him. And, and the dude was like, yeah, nigga, I'm from Fruittown, so what? Nigga, woo woo. You know. And when Cuz kept pressing it, you know, the bonus of his cousin, they was like, man, shit, I don't give a fuck. This is my cousin. I ain't gonna just be, I ain't gonna jump on him. And if you wanna fight him head up, whatever, whatever. So the homie, he didn't wanna seem like he chumped, so he took the fade. Yeah, nigga, we can fight her, fuck this nigga. But the Pyro was getting the best of the homie in that fight. And they at our park in our hood with us and all us, and homies ain't gonna allow that. Oh, no, you can't just beat the homie up. Oh, hell no. So niggas jump in. You know how that go, Eddie. You know what I mean? He should have let the homie win, but, but he was getting the best of the homie in the fight. So that's when niggas start jumping in. Like, oh, hell no. Get up off the homie. Nigga, bing, 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 bing. And then his cousins, nigga, bing, 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 got to swinging on niggas who was swinging on. Well, that was their uncle. Their uncle. Yeah, that's who he was. He was their uncle. So when they seen niggas swinging on their uncle, they got to swing and all everybody just now it's a big ass brawl now. And you know we deep, you know, it's at our park. So now I'm swinging, Edie. I'm up in there swinging too, shit. Shit. I was chonking them too. Fuck that. You know what I mean? Like I said, it was a melee brawl. But some homies broke off, run to the house. And you know, we know where from the park, the Hartfields. He go get Ace. Hey, telling Ace this, telling Ace that. Ace grabbed the trade, come running out the house. Distress call. Nah, but they found out it was Hal the shooter, for sure. And I went to Long Beach, took the gun to Long Beach. Plus it was mine. Ace went through a couple of my guns. And then when he shot the other nigga in the high speed chase from Linwood, that was my gun. I been trying to get that gun back from Ace. I said, man, bring me my shit, man. I said, come get the shotgun. I had a shotgun at the house. I said, man, you say that nigga come fucking with y'all where you stay at, right? He said, yeah. I said, well, take the shotgun. I said, the nigga fucking with you at your house and you shooting, just call the police. It's self-defense. What I told him, I said, well, I need the 38, man. I can't be hanging out here with no shotgun, man. But he wouldn't bring it, man. He wouldn't bring the motherfucker. 'Cause then he spot the nigga over there at the shelves on Atlantic and Imperial and turned up in there. I'm like, man, when I found out, I'm saying, cuz you should have just kept it pushing. When you seen that nigga, you should just say, fuck that nigga. But no, Ace saw him, he pulled up in there. What's happening now, nigga, huh? What's happening, cuz? Yeah, that's bop, 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 bop. Gunned him down right there, daylight, right there, shelves. Ace did. Gunned him down. Ace shot this nigga like 5 times. Didn't kill him, bro. Ace was shooting the shit out of niggas, but they wouldn't die, though. He lucky. He lucky. His wasn't murders. But Ace was gunning. Ace just came out wilding like a motherfucker, though. Around the time I got home. I ain't lying. Yeah, yeah. Hey, Ace was a damn fool, kid. Tell you, but that, but that first nigga he shot was a bully. Harold and Bam shot 2 bullies in the hood. I heard they was bullying the little homies, the little bros and shit like that. Back then, they were trying to bully them, and then they was, more physical finesse than H, Big Bam, them, and Scooty, them do. But I heard they used to, bully them. And these niggas really didn't like bang the hood like that at all. But they lived in the hood. Everybody, I just want to say names on here and that. But when we talk, I tell you who they were. Some people on Facebook, they the only one bust on our house. And I know they bust on it. The Hartfield's house. They didn't hit it though, but he bust on us. At the Hartfield. I ain't go back to retaliate because I know the family. I know they got kids over there, I wasn't gonna do that, cuz. But cuz popped on up, pop, 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 pop. we we at the house. But he didn't hit the house, we didn't find no holes in nothing in the house. But he was definitely busting on me. And I could see him. But we couldn't run a straight line to get the cuz because the gate was locked to the English Square Park. So we have to run all the way around, come around the DMV before it was the VFW. We had to come around that. But cuz had ghosts. So he ran over that first track and then over that other track he was home. He was down and back to the house. So So, yeah, cuz once he crossed Alameda Woodbrook, yeah, He's the only nigga that I know bust on the Hartfield's house. But he didn't hit it though. But he bust on us. I saw him shooting. I was on the porch that night when he bust on. I ain't return fire. I ain't return the fire, cuz. I'm like, look at this nigga, cuz. I knew who he was. I knew his yeah, he sent me a friend request a while back on my other Facebook. I went on and took him. I'm like, I ain't mad at you, cuz. You know, my brother shot your brother. He thought, Danny killed him. And you was mad, I said, I understand. Yeah, I remember Harold called me one day about you. But you said it wasn't nothing like that. You were like, sad, cuz I mean, tripping. I'm like, you think cuz up here banging on everybody, son. You ain't got to be doing all that. But you told me it wasn't nothing like you said, no, son. It wasn't nothing like that. You remember? I remember, cuz. Yeah. Ace called me and said, cuz the homie tripping sad. That nigga up there who banging on everybody's side. I'm like, what? You how fucking with Tony Lane and them and all them. Tony Lane was treetop. Yeah. I think that's the one. DJ Quick said I'm down with Black Tone. I'm down with the trees and that if you don't make dollars, don't make sense. Black Tone, that's Tony Lane. Hal introduced me to Tony Lane. He had a store in Lakewood or one somewhere, Norwalk or something, somewhere. And one time I came down from Northern California, and they had me roll with him. I'm like, man, I need me some weed. They said, come on, I'll get you some weed. Tony Lane had that weed. And we went to Cerrito, Lakewood, somewhere, cuz. And he had a store, like, with sports shit. Because he had jerseys signed by players like Tayshaun Prince, Detroit Pistons jerseys, and all kinds of shit in there. And they said, hey, sir, this Tony Lane. He said, Tony Lane, this is all with his brother Sag. He said, how you doing, bro? He said, I heard of you. I said, I know of you. I said, shit, I know of you. How you doing, brother? Yeah, I said, you fucking with my brother, huh? He like, yeah, man, H good people, me and him was talking and shit a lot. So I'm trying to give me some weed. Shit, that nigga had weed like a motherfucker, too. Straight plug me, man. We sat up in the shop, smoked the shit a little bit, too. Was talking and shit and all that. Yeah, Tony Lane's a good dude, man. Good dude. He's from Treetop. That's one thing I can say about Treetops, man. They was always like hustlers to me. They just didn't fuck with Crips though. You know what I mean? The Crips, man, we was stubborn, man. We were. I ain't gonna lie. And some people just didn't want to be dealing with our shit, bro. So they didn't side with us. They just did. And there was the ones who said, fuck it, let's Pyru then. I'd rather be Pyru than fuck with y'all. I ain't mad at nobody, cause, it is what it is, bro. We all did our shit, bro, so. I'm just glad to be a survivor, you know? Be a fucking survivor, cause I'll take that. I just thank the Lord, man. You know what I mean, Eddie? Like you said, you got shot 85 and 89. You could have got killed, cuz. Shit. You know what I mean? You could have got killed. That's when your mama start getting on your ass and nigga, you need to get the fuck on out of here. You gonna get killed. And that's how you end up back in Northern California, huh? You just got tired of moms getting on your body. You said, fuck it, I'm bound. And I wasn't mad at you, cuz. I'm glad you did. I was right behind your ass. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Oh, you know I know. You know I know. And then you was on them like you was. So they was gonna get your ass sooner or later. You can't be on them and don't get tagged once or twice. Shit. So the way you was on them, oh, they definitely was gonna tag you once or twice. You say they got you 85 and 89. And one of them was right at the hub, right? When they got hubbed that night, huh? It wasn't that night when they got hubbed? Or was that another incident? You talking about when you blocked them? When you blocked them and they hit you in the chest? When you blocked the car, you didn't have your thing, but you still blocked them. Is that the one? Something happened where they was busting, you respond, you blocked them, but you didn't have your shit with you, right? They opened fire, hit you in the chest or something, right? Is that what you talking about? We was like, damn, this nigga ain't had the gun on him and he's still trying. We was like, damn, the nigga have a gun, he's still trying to. Is that what you talking about? Is that is that the one? Was it that incident? Huh? Good. Cause my phone too low to take outside. Am I on? Am I? Am I close? Do you know what I'm talking about? Cause okay, that's the one I'm talking about. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I was around. I might not be in the hood at the time, but you know when shit go down, we gonna hear. So we gonna come pushing in the hood to find out what happened, what's going on. they say, they say, "Cuz the homie ran him down, boxed him in. He didn't have his thing. So they bust on Cuz. We got Cuz in the hospital too. We like, what?" He said, he said, "Yeah, baby general, Cuz. Yeah, he hurt the shooting. He spotted him. He boxed him in, but he didn't have this thing, Cuz." They say, they say, they say, Cuz was naked when he boxed him in. He had nothing. He said, but he still boxed their ass in, try to trap him in. He said, but they shot Cuz. We like, what? They say, we say that. We say that. Could still try to stop him, huh? Mom said, "No, nigga, you gonna get killed. You need to get your ass out of here. You been shot 2 times. All these. Oh no, no, no. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We was some goddamn fools back then, cuz. That's what, we was with it. I mean, we was with it. Yeah. Yeah, we was with it, cause that was '87 when we went to Seattle, right? '87, right? Yeah, I know it was '87 when we went to Seattle. Yeah, yeah, that was '87, and then Squeak got shot out there. That's when he got Squeak. We like a smoker too. Yeah, yeah, that shit was crazy too. Cause we fell out with Mondo behind that shit. You remember? What's up, Mohammed? Ohio State #1 got a line now. That motherfucking Oreo Reese cup is fire. Woo, yeah, man, y'all try that new Oreo Reese cup. Man, somebody figured some shit out with that one. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, somebody figured out a combination right there. Cause that motherfucker is good, cuz. If my wife wants something to drink. Yeah. Maybe not 85. Because I was in Mississippi 84 And I came back in 86. But me and T-Bone did come around Thanksgiving 85 to visit though. And we was out there about a week or two and went back. And then I came back in 86. Let me grab a glass, give my wife something to drink. Hold on. He said, but yeah, Hub had a 4.5 in his hip when the police shot Hub. Move, Kobe, move! Move. Move. I remember Beatbox still had a bullet in him. Quite a few niggas, man. Alright, y'all. I gotta tell to my wife, cuz. So you about to smoke? Well, I just finished what little blunt, the little blunt I was smoking. But I got enough to roll me something when I get up in the morning. Yeah, cuz I'm gonna tend to my wife, man. I ain't gonna even fuck with this kitchen. I'm gonna empty the trash, though. I'll do these dishes in the fucking morning. So I'm gonna come on in here and get in my pajamas, man, get in the bed with my wife. Yeah, cuz I just finished whatever I'm smoking. I think I got a little bit in this blue chillum I can hit too. Shit ain't lighting right though, cuz. Think I packed a little too thick. Yeah, cuz I'm gonna empty the trash, but I'm gonna deal with the dishes in the morning, man. I ain't washing no dishes tonight. I mean, they rinsed and all that, but still, not tonight. I'll get them in the morning. I'll get up early enough. Do them in the morning. Sure enjoy talking with you, cuz. Sit mine, say everybody, man. Tell Ace and everybody, say what's up. And I'ma holler at you all in the morning. Yeah. We was sitting up here talking about my bro H, man. Rest in peace. Old Harold. Yeah, a lot of we didn't know he went to prison for 3 attempted murders. The first one, they sent him to Firelight prison, like one of them. But he threatened the dude that killed Boo Boo. So they said, oh, you want to be gangbanging and shit? So we send you where the gangbangers is. Sent Ace to Tehachapi. Then from Tehachapi, he went to Soledad. And then he went back to Soledad again in the second shoot. And I forgot where he went the third one. I think it was Cochran and shit like that. Oh, H, rest in peace now. All right, I'm out, y'all.